Hopefully starting tweeting.
Right.
God, that mini clip was so good.
Yeah, very good.
Mini doesn't go away.
It really is, because there are very few bosses that are susceptible to mini.
Yeah, well, it's like all the Void bosses also have the special super shaky animation, too.
Yeah, a lot of bosses that die with that, yeah. And I guess, like, it doesn't really expect you to mini them, because their
The
magic evade
fools.
is super high.
Yeah.
And I don't actually know if chemists can inflict mini. Something I'm not sure about. I'd have to look that up. They might be able to. It might be
Basically, it's
something I've
not
never
something
done.
that's going to come up too often.
Yeah. I do like that in the Skip Ned Cannoneer. They fixed it for chemists, but
But
they,
didn't
they
introduce
broke
a
it
completely
again.
new one that worked the exact same way.
Broke it with Cannoneer again.
Yep. Pretty great.
Oh, and for 5, you are a treasure.
Indeed.
We're gonna open up our 43 packs, or
We'll open up some of them to start the stream off. I don't know if I'll be able to open all of them. Guess I'll start with these Dark Frontier packs that I did get. Hostile Takeover.
I love a hustle.
Same. I'm gonna have so much dust after this.
Yeah, that's mostly what the 30 pack we bought is for like
Bolstering
replenishing
the
that
dust.
Yeah, Terror on the Mountain, yeah.
Oh, hey, Dup. Indeed.
Enjoying Fire Emblems?
Been hearing good things about it. Get us a Sandstorm Titan.
Bloodcaster.
That motherfucker. Fire Chaplain.
Yeah, Blood Right Callus.
Everybody loves Callus.
Yeah, we picked up our coffee this morning.
Fearless Nomad.
As opposed to that very scaredy cat nomad.
Our second Spire Chaplain.
I love Squire Chaplain, right? And Righteous Fury.
We've gotten a legendary yet. I just had to speak it into
Hey,
existence.
Talier.
I just had to
Hi,
speak it into
Marison.
existence.
Oh, boo.
Well, fair enough though. Harrison followed by her disciple.
Followed by Sangor. Hello, Might and Stringer.
Yeah, weird. I feel like that was one of the few rares I didn't have a full set of, and I have to imagine I have a full set of it now.
You didn't have those legendaries, apparently.
Yeah. Oh, my, like, if you go to my, Empty Throne, I don't even have a single, I don't even have one of 10% of the legendaries. I'm also missing a single uncommon that I will never open up in a pack because there was a weird glitch that deleted a bunch of my, the cards that are set 0 that you start with always. And I never bothered to recraft, that specific one. But yeah, I actually, if you're talking full set, 4 of anyone, I'm actually only 60% of legendaries. I think commons are also the same. I'm missing 1 of something that's actually set 0. But yeah, even that far back, I have never been much of a completion kind of person.
Alright.
Anywho, Earl Abbey Smuggler.
Heretics Cannon, oh boy.
So there's a cannon here, there's a lightning sprite. On a slightly lower tier, there's a test pilot, a warhawk, an angry prophet. It's definitely, I think, between these two.
Rather than the merchant.
The merchant is sort of you really have to be dedicated to Cambrai on your very first pick, whereas Heretics Cannon is just Fucking have a fire. Splash
Fucking-
fire. Go nuts.
Fucking bust it. Your Heretics
Yeah.
cannon is real fucking good.
Heretics Cannon, it's almost weird it isn't rare.
Yeah.
It's that good in draft. So, hey, it's been a bit. Alright, so someone's passed a Tremor Shocker and a Mute to us. They've also passed Novice. Okay, so it looks like time is open as fuck. I would definitely say that much.
Mm-hmm. What time then? Get that Entomancer.
Sure if I want the Entomancer or the Tremor Shocker. Tremor Shocker is just, it's such a big body. It's so
Yeah.
nice. Wonder what the rare that they took was.
Entomancer's
But-
less likely to be seen again, I guess.
It is true. Just feels like Tremor Shocker is such a strong card.
It's a very good card.
3/3 endurance though.
Yeah.
God, it's so tough. Okay, well, Nimble Conscript and Horde Duelist
Yeah,
is
good.
a little better for
Would
us.
you like
This
to see
Displaced
that?
Erictodon is good. This Cobalt Coin's quite good. I'd probably take the Conscript here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad someone passed us a good fire card.
Yeah, that's nice. It makes our Heretic Cannon a
A
good
little
choice.
better. Mining Team's good.
The Adolescent Deathjaw. Woo!
He has a 3/2 for 3, so that's pretty alright. His shiftability is kind of just awkward, but
Yeah.
probably end up taking. I'm honestly not sure which would be better. It might be the Mining
Mm-hmm.
Team. Good to see though. It looks like we may be playing a Praxis deck, although I will say that Shadow's got some good cards here. Like all three of these are pretty draftable.
They're good cards, yeah.
Razor Krill's like less good with the more expensive twist because he can't really Zerg down 3 to 4 damage immediately. It can't be a makeshift face torch,
Yeah.
but it's still a decent stat line for this format. Expedition Leader. I mean, I do currently have 2 shift units.
Yeah.
He's also 2 cost now. He used to be 3 cost, at which point he just fucking sucked. But I think as things are,
Yeah.
why not? Arcanum Elite's pretty good. Mining Team's pretty good.
I'm gonna take that
That is a late high alert.
Yeah.
We don't currently have too many things that really like getting twisted, but still might go with Arcanum Elite here.
No, we say
Wow.
as we find the Quicksilver.
Now this is interesting
or
because there's a
Granite
coin, there's an Erictodon, and there's a Quicksilver ooze here. I like all 3 of those in this deck.
Yeah, Roxodon, yeah, with Expedition. Granite Coin is always good.
Yeah,
Ooze is
shift
a good
ones are
boy.
fantastic with this. I'm honestly not sure which of these people currently rate higher. Might be the ooze. I say.
Ah.
I mean, I won't say no to that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Late Sauropod Crasher.
The end is near. All right.
Ooh, machete, sharpshooter,
Pommel.
pommel. Probably the machete. I love me a machete. A
Yep.
machete.
Boy.
Backpacker's machete.
Shugo Standard.
It's definitely the Shugo standard, although god, that is a large boy.
That is a big boy.
I think it's still the standard. I think there are other things we can find that can potentially like standard is just so fucking strong. Stuff you can do in
Yeah.
your like really good spells you can hide in your power are just ridiculous.
Yeah, very good.
Happy to see both of those pass though. Sewer sludge, baby.
Nothing here particularly.
Nothing super exciting. I mean, I guess
Unless you wanna-
Reforge on Heretics Cannon is hilarious. Probably just go with Assistant.
Pommel.
Hummel's good. Awakened Sentinel's
Yeah,
good.
that I can send.
I like both of them. I think I like Sentinel slightly more. Our Herbalist is quite
Herbalist is
good.
very solid too.
Our 2s right now are like, we got one real one.
Familiar?
Familiar's good, Temple Standard's good. This is interesting. We're at 11 units. Most of which I at least feel okay about, so that's
Yep,
good.
Yep.
Warp could probably be pretty alright. But Herbalist that late is really nice. Ooh, Vorlunk or Refresh? Refresh on Ooze is busted.
Yep.
It should definitely be noted. Our 4s right now are basically the Sauropod Crasher.
Yep.
Our spells right now are actually like we don't have any good ones. We have Shugo standard.
Yeah.
So I might go with Refresh here. We're actually like, given that we're on pack 2, we're actually doing great for units.
We have a lot of good units.
And it's not like Vorlunk is like amazing.
Yeah. Meditation
or Dispel.
Probably
Probably
much in the
Dispel.
way of removal, in a minute.
This might be the point where we take the pummel.
Yeah,
I wish I
I
could
think
take this
so.
Horse Snatcher Bat.
Oh, he's a good boy.
He is a good boy. We're doing pretty well on 3s right now, and the second warp is less fun than the first warp.
Yeah. Or Watchful
Wolf or Watchful Marinara. So we're at
Or
1,
Genev
2...
Cargo. Woo, wild card.
Yeah, we're still pretty low on 2s, so Wolf is good.
Ooh,
That is a Scorpion Wasp.
That's good. That's removal for us right there.
Oasis Seeker is good. Everything else is okay, but Oasis Seeker is good. A lot of justice being passed to us in these packs, I gotta say. I'm honestly not sure which of Marinara or a second Avarax familiar we take here. I mean, Heretic's Cannon or a Machete on the familiar is hilarious. It also helps us warp up to the cannon, so I think that's enough to convince me.
Yeah.
Alright then.
Yep.
Sure, why not?
None of these are particularly.
None of these are incredible.
The Wallbreaker or
Sort of like the Wallbreaker
Manufacturer?
or the Manufacturer are the two that I'm
Thinking,
of here. Late Refresh is fine.
Lumbering Gruon. Woo!
Alrighty
Oh
then.
jeez, Godon. Hello.
And I'm gonna have to pass a Horn of Plenty and a Corrupted Behemoth for her.
Oh jeez.
In a deck that is largely time,
Yeah.
which means that Godon never comes out, but I mean,
Yeah, it's Godon.
that's Godon, baby.
Alright, Vorlunk?
Salamander or Vorlunk? Vorlunk is more proactive removal than Scorpion Wasp is.
Yeah. I think that's mostly what
Salamander has the bonus of like, we have a few things that up health. Also, guess what's happening? It's Friday.
Oh boy, it's cards, it's affecting
This will be
him.
an interesting choice.
It's normal. It's card day. That's just what happens to him. I don't know why this keeps happening to you on card day. I don't know what cards does to him. But there you go. What else to talk about? Don't want any spoilers for Fremblems. Looking forward to playing that. I got a free pin badge set for pre-ordering it at GameStop, as much as I fucking hate doing that. I was pretty glad I did, because when I went down there, the guy was on the phone and said that they weren't selling it to anyone who didn't pre-order it, which is really fucking shitty. And it's happened to me before, and so that's why I pre-ordered it. Fucking GameStop are the fucking worst. It's such a shame they're the only place I can get, like, physical copies. Wish there was another game store. Like, as much as I hate them, I'm still kind of sad they're going bankrupt because there's nowhere else to go and buy games. Sad. Alright, let's have a look at these cards. What we got? Ghost Rider. Cinder Sprite, who is, yeah. You know, just not great. Wee Reeve, sacrificing it's playing enough from your deck the same cost or less, and shift it. Kinda seems a bit weird. I mean, that's like shenanigans play. Bandit Flail, it's a fairly solid weapon, relic weapon. We still haven't ever really got Primal to use, like, Elder Medicine. We kind of stay away from Primal in these drafts. Amethyst Coin, which is what, the worst coin? And you got Death from Above, which has very good art. Going in at Flying and Berserk, which is, I guess, a way to get over the line? I don't know. We saw the Coastal Blade Barrier in our armor deck last week, which was fun. And there's Heist, which is, you know, just a +1/+1 boost for 1. Seriously, I don't know why this keeps happening to him every single Friday. It's kind of incredible. Vorlunk, I'm pulling for the Vorlunk. I think our removal's gotten a bit better with 2 Scorpion Wasps, and that's going away. That's definitely going away. Can't really imagine we're keeping that. Omnivorous Vorlunk is like a torch. He's torch-esque. Torch light. Nope, he's returning. I can hear him. Obviously, we're going for that Cinder Spray. Here. Mirror's important.
Grab the Vorlunk.
Vorlunk? Alright. We got an Oni Patrol, a Horde Duelist. You can have a Temporal Adept if you
Now
want.
we're talking.
Oni Patrol?
Probably, right? A lot of good stuff all over.
Char
Hello,
or Granite
Char.
Coin. Char?
Crooked Alley Guide, baby.
Hell yeah. Woo!
The flame.
Chase the flame.
Alright, I was
There we
really
go.
hoping we would find some of that. We've got
Nothing.
nothing.
Very good here, no. I guess we're getting that Salamander.
Late rallying sergeant. Alright.
Yeah, what if our spells and units had ward?
Good question. What if?
That envelop is.
I would think so. I'm gonna look through my various things, get rid of the obvious things first, and go for the less obvious things later. 25 units. That's gonna have to come down slightly.
Yeah, although 2 of them are wasps, which are
Yeah. We right now have the one mining team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, ended up with 6 2-drops. I'm surprised. I think the excavation assistants, they like having the backpacker's machete, not really too much else. I don't really need the blink with the char and the streets of flame. Probably the same with the days.
our envelop.
Probably not.
You want rallying excursion?
God, I mean, honestly, Godan's probably the one that I would
No.
cut first of the two.
No.
He's so big, especially if I have an emerald coin in this deck and a Shugo standard.
Fair enough.
If this deck was mostly fire, she might be playable. Without it, it's like, oh god. So my threes, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these. One of those is technically removable. Might or might not want that Sizzleback Salamander, I'm not sure.
Now we have 18, really.
Yeah, although Vorlunk is sort of a
I mean,
weird
still,
case.
still a
yeah.
decent unit. One, but kind of a torch.
Yep.
Kind of want to use him as a torch.
God, with this few fire cards, I kind of have to cut Godan.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Might be where this deck ends up at. 16 power. It wants to get up to Heretics Cannon. It wants to play like Rallying Sergeant with Sentinel, but it does have the familiars to help do that. I think this is right. This is
Got
fine.
Learned Herbalist. You also have the Learned Herbalist. As
Yes,
well.
she also does.
Want all the removal, right?
Yep, I do.
That's fair.
Fine. Backpacker's Machete on an ooze is actually quite good. If we were going first, I might take this. This is absolutely a keep.
That list, so although you do get the training. Absolutely not. Then you throw back every one power hand. You don't keep it one power hand.
Yep.
Like unless your other thing to like seek power and shit.
Errors. Seek. Lest.
Frog with sword. Frog with sword.
Let's see what we get.
It's gonna cook spicy match.
Indeed, it has taken a bit. Estimated wait time's definitely been going up.
Because fewer people are playing.
Probably, yes.
Fewer people playing, there were fewer people playing at like tries to get you someone relatively close to your
Yeah,
level.
I mean, it's basically expanding the net every so often to number of competitors that it's willing to consider. Which is why when you get a long wait, sometimes you'll end up with like a bronze, or sometimes you'll end up with like a master. If this had both colors, I'd probably keep it.
Yeah.
Love with this.
Not ideal, but these are standard.
Throw a card away, so that's tiny sigils. Goody. Play something with 2 health. 1 more power.
Bring it on!
It does have 2 health. That is threatening 2 whole damage to me. Developing
The
a board
journey
is
to
probably
Almora
more
is long.
useful here.
What this guy does is any
Swings, I
attacks,
get
you
health, yeah. 2 of the cards in their hand are power. Oh my. You're in 3 colors then. You have a fast spell, good to know.
What it would
There's a few different things it could hypothetically be. Chara is definitely an N option, and they may be waiting to see me play something down. So what I may do is play down the
it's start.
Sentimancer. It could also be Sharpened Reflexes. In which case this turns into a trade, which would be fine, because that'd be a 2 for 1.
Don't go in unarmed.
Sort of debating whether I want to play out the ooze with the emerald coin this turn. I mean, I might. I'll take that trade if they really want to give it to me. they can't really outstat me.
Yeah.
Since they're at 0 power here.
Yeah.
And then they just played a shifted unit without. That's fine too. And of course they do still have Streets of Flame and Chars to threaten 5 damage.
Yep.
It's a shame I didn't get any Horns of Plenty. And
Yeah,
one
we
offered,
gave
but
one
it was
up,
unfortunately with Godan.
You're alright. We're okay with that.
Yep.
Gonna Streets of Flame her when she...
Probably. Let me see your high alert. I'm fine trading Char for like a high alert.
Oh god, yeah.
Fact, I'd rather attack in. You have another spell.
I mean, we should anyway, because they were, exhausted.
They high alert on exhausts.
Oh, right, yes, of course it gives it endurance.
Yep. I value this attack in.
Do you have something else?
They have something else, yeah, I'm not sure what. It is at 1 power. I guess would have been Char for a while, but like they haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
Boy, this hand seems greedy. I'm not gonna tell you your business, but... They might also just be waiting for me to do that so they can char him. Ah! Right,
Yeah,
flash grenade. Unfortunately for you, you're kind of running out
Enlist
of
today.
cards.
Adventure awaits.
Yeah. Yo,
Adventure
harsh rule,
awaits.
harsh rule, harsh
Yeah,
rule.
harsh rule me, bro. Can't help but think that draft may have gotten away from them.
Yeah. Little cockroach.
Not that little.
He's a big boy.
Well, that's a person's helmet next to him.
Oh, so he's a big cockroach.
Nerds of Paradise.
I like that.
Sort of an interesting one.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have a 5/5 with endurance. It does also have like all my power.
Yeah, yeah.
Like turning the patrol into a 4/3 isn't all that
Reporting
appealing, but a
in.
5/5 endurance is pretty fucking strong. Ideally, I pull something to play on too, but you know, beggars, choosers, and all that.
There's always a way.
Pretty good on that
Know
part.
the path.
I'm not going to tell you that's a play on two, but
Play on 2, that's why it's got 3 on the number.
yep.
Blink and you'll miss it.
Well, it's something to do. Like that. Alright, what are you going to get off of your extra power? What 4-drop legendary do you have? It's not Sandstorm Titan.
These are standard.
Rest and be
I'm
well.
debating. Like, I might just want to take the chance to blow that up. I also might want to try to hold the standard to turn it into a trick, because that's quite strong. The way that their hand is, I also might just play the machete here on her.
Rather than playing out your intimate.
Yeah, there's a lot of open questions. I'll accept a 2-for-1 here, although I imagine they don't take this because it's very obvious. I'll also accept a 1-for-1 if they want to hand me the art physician, ant physician. The Mario Kart physician. They are really thinking about this.
Well, it's a start.
I like keeping Char up here. Plus, I don't have like a burning need for 5 power at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck me up. All right then. Fair enough.
Bye, buddy.
Yent. Okay. Take this on the schnauzer.
Down to you, buddy.
Conscript's actually quite nice because I have the Shugo tactic. So if they try to set up a blah, it makes for much more devious stat
he's
tricks.
reckless, so yeah.
It's sort of like, wow, you're attacking in, that's dumb, you must have a trick. As a, like, normally. Wow, you're attacking in, that's dumb, you must have a trick. Although, honestly, in their faction, I probably do take this. They're almost certainly just trying to trigger Onslaught. Mostly because, like, there isn't any trick in these colors that gets them up to 5 attack. They've got +2s if they want.
They don't have like streets kill it. They
No.
have like something that kills and exhausted you.
Like, they might have extract,
Let's patch
but
you up.
yeah, that was what I was expecting them to have.
This'll sting a bit.
Yeah, they wanted an onslaught.
Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't stop the stats, but neat.
They're buffing her up.
Yep.
Really too bad we have a Scorpion boss.
Yep. They are playing their whole hand out. Which is nice of them.
Yep, they have a thing and a sigil.
Now they have a thing. Alright, so I definitely play that. First I am going to do... And if they really want to trade, then I get, basically kill everything they have. That's right, baby, no fear. You thought I would stop. It's a shame that that can't kill both of them.
Yeah.
Now, granted, this is less relevant.
Yeah.
Since, of course, like, once they get past a certain threshold of power, the +1 max isn't as
yeah.
big anymore. And once they've kind of run out of cards, so they're in top deck mode. I flipped my hand there, and that probably did come through the
Bump
mic.
the table. Fair enough.
I'm glad they didn't have that last turn.
Yeah.
They would have forced me to play my trick to combat it.
Oh, we need more
Alrighty.
power. Damn, our bird, if he'd been alive.
I know. It would have been enough. At this point, I will trade my 2/2 for their 1/1 flyer if they're really feeling it.
Feeling it.
Let's go!
Well, need to find a power somewhere.
Yep. Oh. Hi.
look, it's a
Hi,
power somewhere. Okay, do you have the answer? I mean, you might.
Good there.
Might not, though. We were kind of just in the driver's seat that entire game.
Yeah. Yeah, he might.
Me moo. Alright, well, deck's off to a decent start. That's always nice. God, Caleb's face is dumb in this.
Yeah?
Bookish. Perfect.
No.
Think I take this?
Yeah, you've got the
Oh, we're
Oasis
going down a
Seeker.
card. I really, really want to fire.
Any power would get
Any
us
power
off the
will
ground
at least
now,
get me
yeah.
these two, but yeah, fire would be really, really good.
The journey to Amara is long.
True.
The vault must be protected.
Yeah, fuck me up. That's actually pretty good. So now we're a little less worried about finding fire immediately. Unless they kill this, which, you know, it's
Yeah,
possible.
they could do.
Costs 3, right?
Perhaps something.
Ah,
There
unless
you
they
go.
kill it. That it did at least cost their whole turn.
Hi, fire.
Right.
Kind of funny, you were undoing the damage they're doing.
Yep. I will likely just Streets of Flame that right now. On the off chance they have a high alert. So he's that thing is dangerous.
Do you want the power for
The Heretic's Cannon.
I
I think I need plays.
think.
It's all like if I could play her with it, it would be one thing. If this was a fire, I'd keep it. Not though. Like I really don't want to put a Heretic's Cannon on
No,
him.
no, yeah.
That's good. Another reason to have killed that off. Absolute God. Ooh, that's an interesting question. I think I do keep that. Buffs for something like a Vorlunk could be fun.
Yep.
There's stuff that makes that. And it is power that has like action on it. What are you gonna do? Isolate me? That's fine.
Are you gonna Vorlunk that?
I'm debating it. Ah.
Oh boy, well, not anymore.
Well, at least I'll get the Scorpion Wasp it.
Yep.
At this point, unfortunately, I kind of just have to play this blank. They're gonna be real mad when I play the second Scorpion Wasp.
You don't have yet?
Oh, it's gonna happen.
Oh.
Terrifying.
Okay.
What'd you get?
That's a card to have in your deck.
The earth shakes before me.
Seriously?
All right then.
Or did they
Yeah,
already
no,
have
that's the one.
Oh, for
Cause
fuck's sake. That's a card to fucking pull.
yep, yes it is. So our way to win this game is to just kill them.
Yeah.
My plan here is for them to die.
Yeah, them to die would be nice.
At that lightning storm,
Yep. Got refresh.
I don't
Yes.
give a fuck. Shifting seemed like a good idea at the time. Yeah, power pull saved our bacon.
Wait, yeah, wait, when the game kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a plane! What a card!
What a card
get.
to get as a good idea at the time. Because that can be anything.
Yeah, right? What a card to get in your random card to pull.
Yeah, and it's like, imagine if I had had the Vorlunk out too, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, her killing 1 when she goes down is good enough, honestly, because she, in draft, is threatening to end the game 3 turns later. Yeah, we're 3-0.
Yeah, it's going
That
well.
was definitely the diciest of the 3.
Mm-hmm. For sure. I love being ruled by owls.
Same. Oreem. Owls rule everything around me.
Heretics Cannon, baby. Heretics Cannon Oasis. No. Didn't want it, but it was what you needed.
Yep. I didn't want to do it. My Build-A-Bear unit. My Build-A-Boy. YOLO, you obviously love owls. Agreed. If Kaplan cooked me up a spicy match here.
Yeah, very spicy.
Odaku. Alrighty. I do get the
Yeah.
monk. I like this hand.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
I can play a monk on 2. I have Char to deal with things. I have Pummel to deal with things. All of these things are scouting for me. I have the power I need for most of my things, if not all of them.
Just the sergeant.
Yep.
I think she's the
Side
only
note, it's a good
two-fire.
thing I didn't put Godan in this deck. I mean,
Yeah.
those legendaries are all but unplayable in draft. You really need to know that you're going to hit your power to be able to get 5 sources of it. But in the very least, you need it to be your main color. Don't think I need that. I think I need action.
Yeah.
Heh. Alrighty then.
Hi, Mr. Biggle.
I do fucking love scouting.
Bring it on!
Oh no, he's bringing it on. It's like, do I want to play more defensive or do I want to play more offense? I guess the nice thing about the monk is it can attack in and then get me the pummel,
Guide
so
my
I
fists.
kind of like that. The intention of pummeling and Blink Wolfing next turn. Or potentially even Blink Wolf and Char, depending on what things look like.
Yeah.
I'm also not that scared of 2 damage. They do have a probably Char in their hand. Could be a meditation though.
Reporting in.
Pretty
Enemy
good.
sighted!
Could be a pummel too.
Also possible, yes. They'll probably let this hit their face, which is fine by me. It does raise the question of if I want to char that patrol down, and I think I probably do. You know, what else am I going to do kind of sense. Alright, it is meditation or char. They will either char my thing in response or possibly meditate that back, which wouldn't be so bad with the Scorpion Wasp. Frankly, I probably wouldn't meditate that back if that was the card in my hand. Of course, char is the good card and meditate's the bad card.
Daring maneuver.
Oh, okay. Well, glad to get that out of their hand. I'm perfectly okay trading a char for a daring maneuver. I was mostly thinking of it in terms of 1 power spells. The nice thing about the Blink Wolf is it does threaten to block both of
Yeah, it was
those.
Darren maneuver.
Mm-hmm.
Darren
They did
monster
have 2
maneuver.
power most of the time I was making those reads. I just tend to think of those as like 1 power tricks, because it's much easier to keep track of 1 power tricks in your head. And the literally always see the pauses for them unless they've spent down to 0.
What have you got?
What do you got?
Spicy move for us, clearly.
Clearly. Ideally, at some point, they play something that I can dispel, because I do kind of want to get that card value out of it at some point.
Yeah?
There you go. Took you long enough. And then it's like, do I want to try to full trade?
No, I think we want to keep our monk. We don't have many units.
What else? On Onslaught. They did give me a nice dispel target, though. So I can also see if they really want to trade it.
They were.
You know,
No.
just wondering.
Yeah. Oh yeah, fair, absolutely. If they're gonna give that trade, duh. But like, yeah, they were never. Because that's dumb.
That would be silly.
That would be silly.
They are ahead of me on the damage race right now.
Barely.
I may need to have my monk take the refresh at some point.
To be a 2/6 blocker.
Yeah. Like, it would feel really bad
Yeah.
Scorpion Wasping these.
Oh, gotcha.
I'd probably try to play refresh on the monk next turn. That's actually kind of unfortunate, because that means I can't attack in for the pummel threat.
Don't wanna like double kill one of those.
I can't.
Oh, it's attacking unit. Okay.
I'll gladly join the fray. Push
Now
on
that's a
to
unit that can take a
victory!
refresh.
Yeah.
Especially against these colors. They're gonna have some real ass trouble killing
You
a
have like another maneuver or a pummel, right?
weird. I, for one, am shocked you would attack in like that.
Anyway, give us some help with the elite.
I'm probably gonna give that to the monk, actually.
Oh yeah, make that.
Let's catch you up.
blocker, yeah.
And if they really like decide they
Let's do
need
this.
to kill her with the daring maneuver in their hand, then that's fine. Then I'll leave up my wasp and my refresh. Suddenly, I have extremely hard swung the engagement. They are going to spend a lot of resources to lose this.
You're gonna single block.
I was going to say,
Yeah. Oh yes, please.
seems okay. Funny.
Okay, you're attacking. I was like, oh. Not reveling your flyer.
Yeah, just make the most credible blocker I can.
True, yeah.
Like, at this point, considering I still have the refresh for her if they try to pull any sort of shit, it
Yeah.
just seems like the way to go here.
I think, because they have to block the 7 forward, I think that just...
Probably. Just so you know. Praxis is like the one faction pairing that absolutely cannot deal with large bodies. Like, out of all of them,
Unless it has its own large bodies, I guess.
basically,
There are a
yeah,
decent
or
amount of
scorpion
large bodies
wasps.
in time.
Like, I guess the big thing being that there's so much cheap removal that destroys big things in this game. The cheapest one Praxis has an answer to, or like has in its arsenal, is Scorpion Wasp.
Yeah. A bit awkward.
Ugh, I'm so close though to
Yeah.
wanting this. It does have the mining team to do some digging. It's got the Blink Wolf. But it is definitely quite awkward. If it was a 3-power hand, I'd be like, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you're also going second.
Now, this is a much better hand.
That's a better hand, yeah.
So there's that.
Can't practice removal with Scorpion Wasp with very large dinos.
Yep.
Yep.
Predatory Carnosaur, which costs 7. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Okay.
Try and get her on her Seeker or Ooze.
Let's see. A little bit of this.
Ooze as much as humanly possible. Humoozly possible.
We're gonna throw something away for 6 pages.
Probably not at this
Probably
point.
not anymore, yeah. Now that we drew that, I think we're probably good not to.
Probably play him
The
first.
journey to
Defer the
Almora
decision
is
until
long.
for a bit longer.
Let's cut you down to size.
Argument to be made to play these two and then next turn play these. I think I might.
The
Sounds
shift.
fun. Yeah, shift him.
Let's go!
Let's see. A little bit of this.
Let's see. Yeah, secret page is unnecessary. Sacrificial lamb.
Yep. And better.
Yeah.
They assumed I had a trick.
Fair enough.
More
Let's
fool
patch
them.
This'll sting a bit.
Now I just need a unit to back him up.
Yeah.
Or a spell to back him up.
Yep.
Yeah, reckless units and combat tricks are one of those, like, synergies that people don't think about. This is interesting. I probably want to stop that from berserking. Trying to pull some bullshit, basically. I also want to draw cards so I can pull like a Heretic's Cannon or a spell or some shit.
Yeah.
Especially with him coming up soon.
Stops them from getting extra power or something. Working.
Yep.
Shows they have a trick.
fine.
She's.
Definitely shift her next turn. Then they likely char the Locust that plays. Oh, right. They traded
Yeah, they
for
were
secret
secret
pages.
pages, yeah.
I forgot they had 4 power. They're playing 3 colors. Sure, why not? That's just to get a thing, although I will probably still respect. Okay, they did not have a trick. Good to know. Keep that in mind.
Fine.
That is unfortunate. Fine with them trading him away. Currently, I am holding the board.
Well, it's a start.
And particularly the air.
I'll gladly join the fray.
Certainly worrisome.
Push on to victory.
Well, our nimble conscript is gone, but
A little dead, but at least we can handle
but
that.
yeah, the wasp is definitely very much.
It is always the risk of Nimble Conscript. But yes, this was literally the pull that I needed.
Oh boy.
And now I'll need the
hello.
second wasp for the
Yeah.
second one. Ooh. Oh. I mean, they get the worm, which sucks. And I take a lot of damage.
Yep.
Yeah, that
was
could
a
just win the
good-
game for them.
That was
'cause
a good ass play. Yeah.
That
Oh,
flips
yeah.
quite a bit.
But don't forget to put that boy down.
Yeah.
That rebel in the 7.
Can't really give it up yet. Ooh, they do have path nothing but power.
Oh, we have a 7-4 coming as well.
I'll gladly join the fray.
Gladly
Push
join the
on
fray.
to victory.
So, what's your top deck?
Whew.
Wowee.
Oh, that was a.
I was
oh,
certain they
Jesus.
got us with that
Oh,
Shugo
Jesus.
standard.
That Shugo standard was a brilliant move.
The Shugo standard into the Wormstone was just such a ridiculous play.
It was a hell of a play. Hell of a swing for them.
Yep. But yeah, that was why I kept the Crasher, like, with me, because I needed to do as much damage as possible.
yeah.
And if they had something that could get through the Entomancer, the Crasher wouldn't have mattered too much.
Yep. Had like another standard or something like that.
Lady, you're outs.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, if they'd had a sudden stampede, they could play bad cards and beat me.
Yeah. Probably though.
Yep. When I saw that they had this, like that the seat was actually not depleted, I was like, oh, I could win this. They've run dry. If I were them, I likely would have played the sigil instead of the seat there. I don't think it would have made a difference. They were getting quite low on health and just missing that turn at all, likely enough to kill them, but
Yeah.
sort of just as a general, as a mild, give your opponent as little information as you can afford to thing, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna pee.
Yep. There is some interesting calculus there. Like, if you think that you're going to need the active power in the future, you want to play the seat and give them the information that you have it, because guaranteed active power is important, but if you're kind of over your limit and you have it, or close enough that you don't have the card that you need to play, then it just makes more sense to play the non-depleted power there to give a little less information. Kind of a quibble, though. Orange Tentacle. Maybe. I'm debating. It's not a good hand, but it does at least have some plays. Kinda wish I was going first with it, admittedly. Now, Tane I can get into.
Alright.
It has the move.
It does.
If we do this, we just win. if this guy survives long enough, we just win.
Yeah.
So hey, could you not play a Fire Sigil?
That'd be nice.
I could accept a Justice Sigil and a Retribution on my 1/1.
Let's go!
Oh man. I'm about to pull some
Did you
shit.
throw
I'm
him out first?
playing the mining team next.
I protect
The littlest possible time of him just chilling. This either wins us the game instantly or we die horribly. There's no in between. Yeah, I mean, I'm playing.
Power's good.
They also missed power.
Enlist today. Adventure awaits.
Hit me with that retribution. Oh, I'm gonna get retributed. I'm gonna get so retributed, and then I'm gonna die horribly.
Yeah.
I can live with this.
can give him more. We can give the.
Let's patch you up.
And also char that lovely little.
The spider out of the way,
spider,
yeah. I knew we were never gonna get to live the dream.
Yeah, they did have to use a retribution
Yes.
on a 2-cost 1/1.
On a 2-cost 1/1.
Which she hates.
And it was the correct move.
It was
I
absolutely
literally win the
correct
game
move,
if they
yeah.
don't do that. There is no coming back from your opponent drawing 4 cards for free. Like, I would have drawn 2 this turn, but if they didn't have it the thing
Focus
that
your
turn,
mind.
the odds are they didn't have it the next turn either. Ugh, that's fun. Yeah, I'd probably play that Crasher, although I guess I do need the health. Interesting questions.
You attack first.
Yeah, probably. I mean, like, I'm kind of okay with that, to be honest. Like, getting rid of that and then just playing down another similarly sized threat. And drawing a card. The drawing a card part of it's also pretty big.
Yep.
I just want to say, I called how that
Did,
expedition
you
leader
you
was going to
called-
die.
Called exactly how it went.
They have a high alert. 3, 2, 1. Interesting.
Onslaught.
Anything else you'd like to tell the class? Ooh, terrifying.
Oh boy.
Terrifyingly dead. Yeah. I probably use the Wasp on the Spell Strike Sorcerer here. It's threatening enough in the future.
You have 6 power now. So yeah, if it was Onslaught, why wouldn't you do the Paladin? It's so weird. Yeah, and they
It's
were.
a bit strange, yeah.
I think they were doing it to maybe. Because I don't know. I don't know.
It's weird.
Fuck
Like, they were
Don't go
quick
in
enough
and
that they
out.
might not have had the trick there. I'm really not sure. Here, I will likely... I guess playing the Blink Wolf does keep that up. It's like, how bad do I want a 7/6 versus how bad do I want to dig to that Heretics Cannon? And I think the answer is the Heretics Cannon. So that seems fine. If they want to trade their Spell Strike for my 3/3, that's also fine.
Ah, God. God knows what they want to trade in for that.
Nothing,
Neither.
apparently.
Neither. Fine.
So I can get a 2/2 to just fucking block here. That might be the way, because it's like none of these are all that Scorpion Waspable, or at least Scorpion Wasp preferred. I was correct to do what I done.
Alright.
If I attacked all in, how much would I do? 3, 6, that's lethal, isn't it? They block. She gets the cannon.
Yeah, they have to block the.
The Blink Wolf goes through. He does 2 damage to get them to 5.
Yeah.
She's a 3/3 that
Yeah.
turns into a 6/4. So
Yeah, yeah. You need 1 more damage. You got more. Yeah.
And they have 1 power. If they didn't have 1 power, I'd probably just slow play this. Alrighty.
Flash grenades, sure.
Flash Grenade would have been pretty funny, yes.
Flash grenade would have screwed us.
Flash Grenade would have destroyed me, and it is a card I keep forgetting about.
Yes, we do actually forget about flash grenade.
Despite it being pretty good.
Yeah.
It's like, it's the 1 power trick. I'm so used to, like, Finest Hour being the 1 power Justice trick. Damn.
If one of those was
If,
time,
I would absolutely have kept that hand. If one of those was time.
not ideal, but
If we live past turn 5,
yeah.
Let's patch you up.
they're pretty aggressive then.
Alright, yeah.
Okay, I mean, at least if they play something dangerous, I will have the Scorpion Wasp to answer it next turn.
Focus your mind.
Okay. Right, 'cause that has to be played as that. Costs. Yeah, fuck me up. They know I have a Wasp or a Streets of Flame. What they're not going to expect is the second Wasp.
Wow. I have.
Good question. Quite a few things it could be. Okay, it goes off there.
Seek the light.
On one.
You wanted all your power, right?
I did actually. I mean, if they ever do find armor, I do at least have a Scorpion Wasp for that. Well, that is one Scorpion Wasp safely set up. Watch to see if this turns to waiting when they end their turn, because that would tell us if it's punctuated. Ah, smart of them. One of those is a Justice. No. Take their 2 free damage.
Really need something better than some power.
Agreed. I'm gonna say I don't think you can afford to lose that. That's the Justice Sigil they pulled. Need to pull my Sandstorm Titan, then I'll be fine. Still have that same pause.
Teleport.
Does make me wonder if they were considering a meditation.
Let's patch you up. This'll sting a bit.
Yeah, it's That does put it out of kill range.
Yeah, that is a shame with the, spell bonus.
Yeah. Sort of like, how badly do I want the scout?
Oh, that was bold on their part.
Certainly fair, though.
But we can Scorpion Wasp.
Yep. Perfect. I was kind of hoping they'd do something like that.
Alright, yep.
That turns it to a 6, and this will get it up. Don't need that. Don't remember if they bottomed their last card. Oh, they like that one. Whatever it is. So now we sit. I'm glad they just poured a lot of resources into that, though.
Yeah, because now we Wasp it, right?
Yep, assuming they attack in.
Yep.
I feel like they probably should. Call it a guess. You had 2 sharpened reflexes, I had 2 wasps.
Yeah. Still can't get past that bodyguard, though. We still
Nope.
need a play to get past these,
So we need to figure something out about this whole aerial situation.
Yeah.
Ah, worrisome. Yeah.
Yep.
That does not exactly help.
Nope.
I do like that I'm tricking them into being a coward.
We do have things in our deck
Yes, we do have things in our deck.
that could get us past that.
Oh, this is gonna be great. I didn't have an answer last time.
Yeah. We do now. Oh yeah, there we go.
And that's like part of conditioning your opponent.
Yeah.
They can still win this. It is important to mention.
God, yes.
Like, we need to find an answer, but we are doing 6 damage on the ground.
And we're throwing that monk down.
And with some relatively chufty fellas.
Yep, that's
Guide
removal
my
for one of those
fists.
fuckers in the air.
Yep.
Yeah,
They just got a little top decked on. It's also some extra damage to their face, which is good because this is a race now. That's good. These two can still attack into that. What else do you have? Power. Lovely. A mining team.
Yeah, we
Lovely.
definitely pull that out. We definitely
He
want to
gets
get
pulled
rid
out,
of...
and I probably shift him to threaten the 2 unblockable damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely get rid of one of these two.
Oh god, yeah. Do we even, like, get rid of him? No,
I'm
I
like
think
debating getting rid of him, but I don't think it does enough.
the damage in the air, I think, is more.
Yeah, exactly. And
Cutting
also the
their-
damage to their face.
Doubling their clock is, Yes, absolutely. They now have to have 11 turns attacking it unless they put something on that.
I think they may just be throwing it in because we just went on a bit of a run there. Press shift. We reached Diamond in Draft with, Okay, 7-0.
Yeah,
I
7-0.
wasn't sure if this was game 6 or 7.
I'm pretty sure it was 7. I did want to say 7.
I know. I did not want to say it
I didn't
until I
wanna
knew
say
because
it.
if it was 6, I guarantee you I would have lost that next game. But geez, I haven't gotten a 7-0 in quite a while.
Yeah, 7-0 will do it.
I do have to piss though.
Do
So let's
we
see
want to
what the
open
first
more card
card
packs?
is. I kind of want to see what the first card is in the draft. Tamara's.
Tamara's. Oh.
I'd probably take that.
Yeah.
Like, shift 3 on a 4/6 flyer is ridiculous. I kind of want to make that work.
And that. Like, we've seen that that fucked us up. Like last week we got that played against us and we were just basically screwed. We had no answer to it. Today it was a power pull. It was strong. We still won, but mostly because we were like, fuck, and we put a Heretics Cannon in and blew up their face before Tamaris could come out. But yeah, that shift 3, deal 1 damage to every enemy without flying, and then you get a 4/6 flyer is very strong. Other good cards here, we have the Streets of Flame as always, got Mining Team. The Bulbous Humbug, also decently strong if you can get Refresh on it. That's just a good source of power right there. Yeah, you got 4/6 flyer in turn 6, like, yeah. Good shit.
It's kind of ridiculous. That stat line is ridiculous. And of course, the important thing to remember is getting to 3 power is a lot easier than getting to 6 power.
Yeah, we've definitely seen that, yeah.
Yep. Like, it's the thing about shifts that are like big statted units with lower costs for their shifts, but higher costs for their non-shift. That, like, yeah, tempo-wise it's not great, but as far as deck consistency goes, you play this down and you get it. That's why the 1-cost shifts are completely ridiculous.
And tempo-wise, this is fine because it has Torrential Downpour.
And that's the other part, yeah. She actually has a little bonus attached to her so she can nip some things in the bud. I'm going to go with Tamaris. I'm going to try to make a primal deck work if the draft will let me do it, because fuck it.
went 7-0.
We went 7-0. Now it's time for the fun
What
draft.
is a Dynomancy?
It's a Dynomancy enthusiast.
Pay 3 to force another unit
To turn it into
okay.
Voracious Persona. So let's see. Try Test
Char?
Pilot's
Char's good.
good.
Streets
Char's
of
good.
Flame.
Streets of Flame's good. Displace Directodon's
I had a
good.
Streets of Flame in the last pick, too.
I can potentially do a
Skycrag?
Skycrag type deck.
Yeah, I think so.
We'll definitely see like what the person in front of us wants to draft, but if they pass a Char and a Streets of Flame to us, I feel pretty good.
Char or Streets of Flame?
Yeah,
Or
like
Test Pilot's
Pilot and
also
Isolate are
good,
both
yeah.
quite good. I kind of like these two better. It could al- this pack could also just be telling me to draft Rakano despite all my wishes. I probably take the Streets of Flame. I have no idea where people fall on the Char versus Streets of Flame like potential debate. But like the thing about this format is that like because Torch doesn't exist, everything like things that do this kind of damage are really, really strong. So let us see.
Char, Oni Patrol.
Oh, it figures. So
Warhawk.
let's see. Warhawk, Flash Grenade,
Devotee.
Char, Patrol, Repeater,
That's a
Devotee.
lot of
Literally
choices.
everything except for Primal. So it looks like Tamaris is not going in our deck here.
Char or the Oni?
Probably Char. I mean, it's so hard to get multiples of these.
Yeah.
And you'll see late Oni Patrols. You do not see late Chars. So I think I'll go with that. And I mean, it does look like
Rakano.
Rakano is going to be what's super open here. And then someone
Lightning
passes us a
Spray,
fucking
yeah.
lightning spray.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
also, like, all the Rakanos gone.
Wow, yeah, the signals are
mixed.
Incredible.
But I mean, hey, it's not like I'm giving up a Rakano card to take this lightning spray. That is a late Streets of Flame. The
Granite
Justice is literally
Coin.
gone.
Devotee's decent. Granite Coin or Streets of Flame?
I think probably still Streets of Flame. Here's a fun thing. The coins are weaker than the standards, but still quite strong. So like, if this was a Shugo tactic, or a Shugo standard, I would absolutely take it over a Streets of Flame, particularly having my first Streets of Flame, but
Yeah.
a coin, I think the Streets of Flame is better, particularly because A, this is depleted, and B, you need the Onslaught. Whereas this is just, you need 3 power. That's a late Horn of Plenty. So let's see.
We got murdered by Hold Under at some point. Remember?
It's possible to happen, although honestly, with
No, God,
this
no.
removal suite, I don't need to
Absolutely.
super go for it.
What do we think? Mining Team?
Probably gonna just grab Mining Team here. Like, a horn this late is weird as fuck. I just feel like, I don't know, there's been one good time card in
Being all
every...
over the place, yeah.
There's been one good time card in every pack so far.
Yeah. We also, yes, we did lose to Twin Flame once. That was pretty funny.
And I'm sort of like, would I take it over a decent 2-2? Maybe. We'll see where this draft goes. Tantrum's pretty good. Boy, I am gonna have all the removal in literally 0 units. Literally 0 units.
Yeah. Yep.
Belligerent Yeti's fine. About all I can say.
Cargo.
Getting all the cargos in.
Well, that is our 3 colors.
Yep. We found all of. We can play Genev.
Alright, there's Pummel.
Pummel exists. It's okay. Stinging Wind was way better when it was a 3/4. Excavation Assistant is actually okay with Horn of Plenty.
Actually,
I'm sort of like, I do kind of still want to force Primal if I can, because these 2 cards are ridiculous beaters.
do you want the cargo then?
So maybe I do just take Genev Cargo and see where this draft
like
goes. Because I guess
a power, yeah.
it's a Seek Power no matter what combination
Yeah.
of these I go with.
Yeah.
And it's not like there's anything that I'm super up on here.
Okay,
God,
nothing
yeah, I
amazing
know.
here
There's a
either.
fucking Defiance and a Sewer Sludge sitting here, and the 2 colors I have not committed to.
Yep.
Oh dear. It's like Pyre Adepts maybe. I do only have 4 units, and I only like 3 of them. which is sad. Improvised Rubbler was also a consideration, but I'm sort of like whatever on it.
Throne Warden.
God, what is all these good, like actual good Justice cards in Pack 2 with the colors I'm not in? It's fucked up and I hate it.
I should have a look at the Void Blur.
That is a good cat.
That's a Toothless right there.
Can confirm, is cat.
Oh god.
So I might take the Fursona just in the sense, like, Refresh would be the other potential pick here, and I don't know how Refresh, you know, like, I'm still not sure if Primal happens, or if time happens here.
Yeah.
And if it does happen, because honestly, splashing Horn of Plenty is not the dumbest idea.
Yeah.
Especially with the cargo.
Yeah.
It may just be that, like, Refresh, it doesn't make that line. So.
Yeah, I don't have anything like a good target.
Standard's good. Outside of that, Amanera's okay. Standard's like the only good card in this. Rubbler is like pickable, but not amazing. Really wish these seats that were getting passed to me were like good cards instead of bad cards.
Yeah.
Arachnodon is still bad. If it costs 6, I would draft it every day of the week. At 7, it's just irrelevant. Yeah, it's sort of like, do I want this Dispel? Do I want this Far Place Finder? Probably not. Got stuff with Needle Spitter, though. This card that I fucking hate because I kept drafting it and it just never worked.
Oh. God, these decks have been bad.
It's not even like I've...
They're not even that great for other colors. We've seen some good Justice, but man, they've just been bad.
The Justice has been so up and down, too. It's so weird.
Days?
I feel like Days or maybe Ice Bow to get 1 extra health for like a Lightning Sprite or some shit. That's about the level that I'm working at here.
I know. We had a really good draft, and then we have this fucking bomb. Backpacker's Machete.
That is a Machete. It's a late-ass Machete.
Probably one that grew in.
Pretty happy with the Scaly Gruen at this point.
He's
Honestly,
he's
Gruen's
good
okay. You don't really draft Gruen in this format because you don't draft Primal in this format.
Yeah.
Look, it's all these colors that I'm not in. There, the one Arachnodon that I was inevitably forced to pick.
Hi, Winchester Archer. Okay,
Grenamotive's good.
Oh, yes, Grenamotive's good.
There's another Seek there. There is a Seed of Fury. If it had time, I'd be more likely to be like, hell yeah, just getting your splash in a seat's pretty good. I might take this Grenamotive because we are quite low on units.
And we have like...
And the units we do have are kind of shit.
Yeah, we have quite a few.
So it's like, I feel like I probably do have to pass up on the Pummel and the Gun Down and the Seed Power
I think
and the
we
Seed
need to
of Fury
concentrate on like units.
to make sure that I actually have enough units to play in this video's game.
Wow, there are like no units here. There's like the fucking
It's
pisses.
fucking Crown Watch Standard.
There's its own pisses, its own reward, and a flicker
There
lane, and
is
that's
some
it.
piss.
Look
So
at
it's
all
like
these lacking
Storm
units.
Spiral or Meditation. Storm Spiral has some use. We're more likely to see that. There's a Shugo Standard. It's up against a Pyre Adept and another
Probably
Seed of Fury.
I'd still take the standard.
But yeah, like if this was even a slightly better 2-drop, I'd be like, hell yeah. Or if this was like actually in colors, I'd be like, hell yeah. But I think I'm still okay taking the standard here. Iverax Familiar.
Maybe you could Sentinel, maybe?
Potentially. We shall see.
I hate all of this.
I know, right? What I need right now are like 2s, basically. Probably Pummel. I still kind of want to... Like, this is definitely a Skycrag deck with a splash. So I can't really be... So I'd rather favor those.
I guess Manufacturer would have been 3. You even missed what pick that was on.
Yeah, I actually did not even see the Manufacturer when that went by.
Me neither.
Iceberg Front Runner or Excavation.
Sucks.
I would
Actually
love to
sucks,
take this
though.
Lumbering Gruon, but I really need to make sure that I actually get up to these numbers.
Probably as much as the front runner
God,
sucks.
Gruon. So like Gruon is a 6/7 and Arachnodon is a 5/6 for 1 more cost.
Wow, that's kind of bad.
That kind of like shows you all you need to know.
Are you gonna play 2 of those?
Maybe.
Oh, these are bad.
Boy, this deck's just gonna suck.
Front runner.
Yeah.
You're on, it's okay.
Downpour or a Storm Talisman? I don't think Storm Talisman's.
Alright, well, we're hoping we get good units. Oh,
Well, I found a good
Eclipse Dragon.
unit.
Hello.
It's a shame I have to give up
Yeah,
that
no,
aggressive
right?
Ursine for
Right?
it, but Eclipse Dragon, that is a good unit.
Eclipse Dragon.
Ruins Kaya Gate is pretty good.
It's a 2-2
Char
for
would be
2 at the
great,
very
but
least,
I don't think I
so-
can afford to take a Char.
No, we
here.
need to take good
I'm at
units.
16 units, and many of them are not good units.
And many of them are like off color. Alright,
Conscript
yep.
and Cover Fire are both good.
Conscript's good. I'd definitely snap him up.
Nomass Jotun, like, Shift 5 actually makes it a much more playable unit. There's also the Displaced Erictodon, but like I said, I'd rather play a Skycrag deck here.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think that's where I want to be. Granite Coin's a pretty good late get. As once again, we get a pick that has a
Right,
billion.
right.
Like, I think there was probably a good Justice deck in here. It was just impossible to read that from the signs that I was handed.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeti Instigator's actually
Yeah.
pretty solid.
Yep, very good.
Second Snowmass Jotun, maybe. Kind of better than Outdraw or Fragility.
Yeah.
As far as Arcanum Elite goes, like I actually might splash Arcanum Elite with the Lightning Sprite in the deck. Her getting more flying stuff is kind of ridiculous, or more health is kind of ridiculous.
Yep.
I'd probably take the Emerald Coin over the Diving Terranax here. And we're at 21 units, so I can actually start
Most of
cutting
them-
chaff off of them.
Bad, but yeah.
Many of them bad.
That over the flock.
Think so. I don't think Murderous Flock is all that good, even. If this was a 3-4 with this
yeah.
text, it would actually
Yeah.
be kind of amazing.
Yeah.
Because it would be able to block things, not in the air, but at least on the ground, whereas here it attacks in on the ground a lot of the time unless you have Scout.
Doom Cup, thank you for the follow.
Thank you so much. Another Yeti Instigator, so we're getting some good...
Oh,
That
daring
is a
maneuver.
late daring maneuver.
Oh, alright. Well, I think we're getting rid of those excavation assistants.
Yes.
And... Bacon Sentinel? Or are we keeping that on the splash?
Probably get rid of that. Mute is only one. I actually thought it was two. This is going to be fascinating.
I don't know if we need mute all that much. But
That is
like,
fair. We have a
Streets
lot of
Flame,
removal.
Char.
It's sort of like at this
How
point,
dare
do I
we
play the
tantrum?
Horny Plenty? Prince Scrying was
Or
at
do
one
you
point
just
in
go
this.
like full on?
That's sort of the question. Like, do I splash to go Horn of Plenty?
I guess it's like what one of these units. We
how-
want to get rid of Needle Spur.
Bad would it fuck up our deck for me to try to play that? Iceberg Frontrunner is bad. Far Place Finder is bad, but let me make sure that there isn't something worse. Probably not. Like, I mean, Arachnodon's bad. And I guess, yeah, we have
Yeah.
enough fives and stuff that
Definitely
Arachnodon
that,
goes
yeah.
first. At which point, it's like Far Place Finder, I guess it does at least get scouts. We have a set of units. There's good units in here. There's just also a lot of bad units.
We have an Eclipse Dragon.
Yeah, there's an Eclipse Dragon and a Tamaris Earthshaker in here.
We have two good units. God, like even like you know, looking up front, there was no way to read that. Like the Justice was good and then it dried up, and then it got really good and then it dried up, and then it got really good and then
Yeah.
it dried up. It's just weird.
Yeah,
There were no signals there.
definitely. That's a 17 power deck with a bit of a top end.
We also have the Janna of Cargo,
Yeah, so it's technically an 18 power deck, which is funny.
which we probably want, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, just to make sure that the deck can draw any doubles it might want, particularly the Eclipse Dragon or the Tamaris. Because that is the big thing about Tamaris. She does need 2 to even be played shifted. I'm not even going to do sample hands because that would make me sad.
Oh no.
Let's do this.
All right.
Look, the worst we can do tonight is 7 and 3. And I just hit
Fair
diamond, which
That's fair
means
enough.
that my rank is basically safe. So let's just YOLO draft this.
Fuck it.
I picked a Tamaris first and I was like, you know, I'm committing. Honestly, if that Lightning Sprite hadn't showed up pack 3, I probably would have given that up.
Giving up the primal.
Yeah.
I'm not sure Oh god, like
It
was
like
so
like
all over the
if I
place.
had known that I was going to get random really good justice cards the entire time,
yeah.
I would have been great.
Yeah,
This is unfortunate.
yeah.
If one of these was a fire, I would have been happy to keep those. This plays.
Yeah, it's got a Gruan.
Got Storm Spiral, which does not hit the Gruon.
Yeah.
It's got Tantrum, which is at least 2 cost, 2 damage, which is nice.
Just got power essentially. Use that
Yes.
when we draw the primal.
That I don't know.
I think it's primal.
So it's like Tamaris is
Tamaris
slightly
is-
like it comes out slightly earlier, basically. Is I guess the reasoning for that.
Doubles were.
We only have 1 fire double, at least as far as our units go. It's the Eclipse Dragon.
Yes, of course. Who's a 5, so yeah, I think we're better against double primal earlier.
Yeah, exactly.
I think we're about half and half.
We're right about there,
power-wise.
yeah. And then we also have the Emerald Coin. Play something with 1 health. If you don't play anything, I'm fine with this.
I will stand watch.
Ah! That's not an attack.
Yeah? That's not an attack.
That's right, baby. I'm the first player in history to get value off of Ice Bow.
Woo!
Oh dear.
Whoops. Should have really checked
your
to make
side.
sure it
First is just not getting their onslaughts, huh? Ho ho ho, now I have a machine gun. I'm gonna take them from 25 to 0 with the Scaly Gruon. We're doing it, man. We're making it happen.
To the slaughter!
fire.
Oh god, Daring Maneuver actually makes that a winning trade. I also have a shifted unit, don't I?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So you can blow up their entire board.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Kill the 6/3.
Yeah. By the way, Storm Spiral's fast, so if I ever feel the need,
Yeah.
I do have a fast spell.
These samples are perfect!
That's dangerous.
Yeah, that's very dangerous.
A few more.
Nice of them to do that.
Are you gonna do the double to kill it?
Yeah, I think so. Mildly annoying as that is. It is just such a big wall. I don't think I need that +1/+1. I don't think I
We're
need
gonna
the
have
power.
a 5/7 very soon.
Yeah.
That was definitely hard for them.
Oh yeah, that holds
And
us
they,
back by
they
quite
have a
a lot.
lot of cards and we are running out.
Yep. Sure. For sure. I almost certainly Storm Spiral that. Potentially on their turn. Well, honestly, they do have a fast spell, don't they?
Yeah.
So I don't think I can afford not to do this. If it's a sharpened reflex, then I'm quite sad, but it appears not to be. And now the race is on.
Yep.
Let's
Fuck.
hammer this
Oh boy, what does that do?
Remove
Wins them the
their
game.
Impurities.
Oh boy. Alright, yep, fair enough.
Do we lose next turn, or do I win?
They have 11 damage on board, so you have to hold something like that. Got overwhelmed. You got a bunch of Streets of Flame.
Or fire. Ooh.
Oh, 2 hip shots.
Double
Going
hip
up,
shot.
going up. Oh,
Ah!
there we go. Yep. That was very close, but yeah. Maybe we should
Torch
have
adjacent.
Maybe we should have held 2 back.
I was either gonna win that turn or I wasn't.
Yeah, fair enough.
Honestly, like, the fact that it took them 2 cards to kill me, I'm pretty okay with my decision making there. Like, yeah, we got beat, but they did have to use, like, pull 2 separate cards and also have that Minotaur Plate Maker out to get that to happen. Like, that was all of their power and 2 cards
Their
that were already
6
in their
shield
hand.
did save them as well.
Yep. That, like, six life gain on a unit that is also, like, a wall that kills things is
Yeah.
actually really good.
Yeah.
It just gives you so much breathing room, particularly against a deck like ours.
I mean, not very good.
Nah, just fast. I mean, my deck, I had to spend 2 cards to even beat that, and, like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, with the help of another card, even.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The Storm Spiral could have won me that if they had played more, like, lower health units, but... But yeah, see also, Lumen Defender.
Yeah.
That card is essentially, like, a like a less good Lumen Defender.
Yep.
If it didn't have the Onslaught condition, it would probably in draft be as good or better than Lumen Defender. But with the Onslaught, it becomes slightly awkward to use. But yeah, like, you just gain so much health from it, and when you're up against a fast deck, which a lot of decks in draft are fast, that's not nothing, especially when you get a blocker with it.
Yep.
And the blocker can turn around and do damage, and the blocker having 3 attack and 6 health means that, like, almost anything smaller dies to it. It's a pretty good card. That was a tough one, though. Like, we were
I'm
real
pretty
close
sure
to
with
winning
their
that.
cards, we were just, like, dead. Because we could have
Yes.
killed any of our blockers off. And then we
Yep.
would have been able to attack in and get over the line.
Yep. Yeah, that's the big thing. If I had held 2 back there, they would have just killed one of them off, kept going in, and then been like, well, can you kill me?
Yep.
That's why getting them as low as possible is really important. A real spicy match now.
Yeah. Wow, jeez. Alright, we're gonna hit double the estimating time.
No, dear.
Uh-oh.
This will be up against someone in bronze, or the rank 1 person. One of the 2. Those are the only options here. And let's be real, there's more people in bronze than there are at rank 1.
Ah, it's gonna be rank 1. Oh. Go on. Well, we made it to double the estimated time. Triple.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Uh-oh. Really having a time finding us a match, huh?
Yeah.
Ah! Hi!
Might have played this person already tonight. Well, this is unfortunate. I'm gonna be sad if that first game was the
Oh,
closest
it's
we came
unfortunate.
to winning something.
Yeah.
I do have a scout here. It's about all I got right now, but if I
Yeah.
do get the fire, this hand is actually actively good. Just, you know, if this is anything but a fire sigil, I bought that.
Let's go!
You have a slightly better turn 1 play than we do.
And a win. That is not what we wanted. The Rusty trying to move.
I did do 1 damage to their face, though.
So important.
Bring it on!
Well,
I'm
this
not
match is
gonna
done.
say that we're gonna lose this.
This match is done.
But
We're done. We don't really have a good enough deck here to come back.
oh, my boy.
Yeah.
Let's cut you down.
Yeah. We have a
This is an 18 power deck.
Yeah, this is a 17 power plus Seek, well,
Yeah.
cargo, but Seek.
plus Seek deck.
Like, this is an 18 power deck. This is kind of nasty.
I just want to see what my last card is.
It's a fire.
The past and present as one.
It's a Seek Cargo.
Unfortunate, because if that had come a few turns
I think we were just fucking dead, honestly.
like if I had been able to play some cards on turn 2, I probably would have been fine, because this is actually a pretty strong hand.
Yeah. Yeah, Machete and Char. Yeah, we definitely
The
would've
Yeti
been
Instigator,
3-3,
like,
yeah.
I missed several, like, turns there that were
Yeah.
kind of pivotal.
Yeah.
And my opponent, oddly enough, did not.
Yeah.
It is a shame now that I didn't pick all those Seats of Fury at the same time they were up against actual units.
Yeah.
So, or like really good spells.
Mhm.
I don't think that game lasted as long as the queue did.
No, it didn't. No.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Such is life.
Yep. Oh, I'm fine. I got 7 wins tonight.
We might have plenty of time to open some more card packs.
It's true, yes.
Oh boy, yet another master.
I think I'm gonna keep this just
yeah.
because it has Eclipse Dragon.
Yeah, and it has the Gruon and the Storm, which, no, the Gruon doesn't die by.
You think that can stand up to a dragon?
Gruon's also a decent onslaught card early on.
Yes.
Let's go!
And like turning into a 2/5 kind of just turns into a bona fide wall. Well. So if they twist that Yeti once, it dies to Storm Spiral. Which is good. Let's see. I would love for them to play like one unit and then
That or the Granite Coin to kill
yeah,
the Titan.
fuck that up. Just nip that in the bud. It's funny because I'm giving them no incentive to ever twist that Yeti.
We are gonna get our Eclipse
But
Dragon.
yes, our Eclipse Dragon is coming down. How kind of him. Hey, play something with 2, please.
Yeah, place them with 2 health, please, thank you.
That would be nice.
Or 1 health, we're not that picky.
True. I'm willing to trade a Gruon for a Daring Maneuver or a Char. Like, that's fine. Kinda fucks their turn up. Ooh, actually.
Aw,
Damn, of all things they could have played there. They do at least get an Eclipse Dragon next turn, which is fun.
Missed him twice.
It is the nice thing that eventually that thing just dies.
Missed him twice.
Also worth noting, these two are a very strong synergy.
Fair enough.
That's fun. Yeah, you kind of have to. Man.
I'm gonna just play that out.
Yes. Oh god, yes. I don't want to take 4 more damage. I likely played at the end of the turn, though, like just in case there's something they want to play out there. I think I'm willing. If I had lower health than this, I would absolutely kill this right now. But at 22, I can afford to let them play something out, like say a 2/2 monk.
Are you gonna play that out? Gonna put it on the board?
I'm just spitballing here.
Yes.
Guide my fists.
Ho ho ho, now I have a mission. I can play out my entire board if I shift him, and I think I want to
I
do
think
that.
you will. I think that 3 unblockable damage is pretty good for you. Yes, absolutely. That allows us to actually kill him with the Gruon if we want.
Guess what? The one piece of removal in the game that can't kill Eclipse Dragon. Play.
Gonna keep that for like.
If it was blocking more than 1 damage, it'd be one thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
A win! Woo!
Alright, this draft got a win. Wowee, that was just maximum value on
Wow,
that Storm
was
Spiral.
immediate.
I'm
Yeah,
keeping this.
Yeah, that's.
Eclipse Dragon is my win con. Tamaris is also a win
So
con.
we use our sigil and our scalp first, right?
Yes.
For that, using that turn 2.
Yeah, because we don't have anything to do turn 2 anyway. Like, depending on what we pull here, but that is the current plan.
Nice sibling. Drag. Our one good unit. No, one of our 2 good units in this deck. One does that matter.
Thanks.
Nice. That gets us closer to our boy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah?
fine. I have
Yeah.
enough units at the start right now. I can afford to keep a good combat trick. They
Char?
do have a Char. That
do-
is
they do
absolutely
not-
a Char.
They do not want to use it on our 1/1.
He is a Char, as they say.
They're like, don't really want to use it on a 1/1.
Yep. So
Fair
I play the
enough.
standard next. I know that's not power. What are you gonna do? Char me?
You have a nice Streets of Flame.
Yep.
Putting down the instigator.
Yes. Woohoo.
Flame. They've got to have Char, and they just do not want
It
to
is,
use on the
yeah,
1/1.
I don't think there's another 1-cost fire spell in this format.
Oh boy, we are miniaturing Streets of Flame, right?
Yes, that is absolutely getting Streets of Flamed, although if they'd like to make a donation, they can feel free.
We don't have anything to bring back with it, but... Do we want to kill that for power?
Yes. At this point, with the 2 of these especially, but really just any power gets me Eclipse Dragon next turn, I can afford to just not play Pummel. Especially since I've got a better Pummel in my hand.
Yeah. And we fought Sibling this stream as well?
We must rise up!
Gamers. That does let me play probably actually the Teriax when I do it, but we shall see.
Are you holding for a daring maneuver?
That is the question. If I attack in with the 1/1 to use the daring maneuver and kill off the Prophet.
Potentially.
I actually think I don't, just because this can actually kill that once I get the onslaught. Also worth noting that daring maneuver and
Yeah, and
Motive is
Berserk
actually
is really
kind of
good, yeah.
hilarious.
Mm-hmm,
It pays for itself.
Yep.
Eclipse Dragon is completely ridiculous. I don't even need the fucking Tamaras. We haven't drawn once. Shh. So I'm probably going to double Berserkin with this guy. An interesting attack in. I mean, it's because they have a Char and they're trying to fish out that.
Yeah.
Oh no, my boy!
Goodbye.
Technically speaking, you could have killed him off with the Char that you had in your hand.
Oh, that's depleted power, so that's nice.
I actually...
Are you gonna double in with a Berserk?
I believe if I attack in with him, this turns into a clan clan tactic.
That does deal.
So
5
it's
damage.
mostly, do I want to go to 5, or do I want to have a 5 damage lightning bolt? I want to go to 5.
Will it keep it that after?
Yes.
Like,
It's
on
hitting
their
it
turn?
at all, yes. Yeah, when you reach
okay.
5 maximum power before playing this.
Or do you want to have it out now?
That's the question.
It does guarantee you can get both of those boys out.
Yeah.
Next turn, because you can get this boy out this turn, and then next turn you can get the Eclipse Dragon out.
Oh, that's true. It is maximum. So it won't transmute.
It won't. Okay.
Good eye.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Berserk him. Berserk him to get the other guy out or not?
I might actually wait on this because
Just
they
get
don't
the
have a
Eclipse
thing
Dragon
and just
out?
play my Eclipse Dragon. It won't have charge, but it wasn't, you know, like I'd rather just have it out. Ah, they're gonna char that to death. Which I don't really care about, honestly. Light 'em up! That's a card that exists.
Okay.
Still don't care. I'm just gonna play an Eclipse Dragon.
I mean, that's just, you know, a trade. Even same, you know.
Yeah, it's like a 2 for
Can
1.
I use the power or not? And bad rally.
Bad rally on defense. See, I was like, I don't even know if there is another 1 cost fast spell in fire. Turns out there was.
Yeah.
So then next turn I do Berserk him in with the intention of either daring maneuvering or Terraxing, depending on what they do.
Yep.
Never leave home without a good blade.
They do still have a Char.
Past and present as one.
Harsh rule!
I know, harsh rule me.
Harsh
Bro.
rule us!
Sometimes you draft Eclipse Dragon.
Yeah, sorry, I only memorized good cards.
Basically.
Wow, this won 2 matches.
This
Alright.
deck is now 2-1. It is officially above 50%.
It was about to go 0-3.
I know, it was definitely jonesing for that 0-2.
Look at him poking him like a pawn.
Yeah. That's definitely a you mad bro.
Yeah. Oh no, that's me, and that's the guy that was on your Twitter. Yeah, harsh rule. I know. Harsh rules. It's your only chance. Pull a justice and harsh rule.
Play a good idea at the time and have it turn into a harsh rule.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Or, challenge by law?
Yeah, that is the card that always kills me. Challenge by Law is like my personal bugbear in draft. It has killed me more times than I can, like, count. across several formats at this point, because we've been playing this game for a while.
Yep. Yeah, they're no primal. It's just good.
Xta BX.
Just a good idea at the time. Not really.
It's like part of me is like I want to take what I can get.
Yeah, you do have all
I
your
do wish I was
influence.
going first to actually get a chance to attack him in though, because like a 2-1,
Yeah,
like I
yeah.
really want to play this Emerald Coin with him attacking.
Yeah.
So I think it's just not functional enough. This is actually much better.
That's much better. What about
Persona's the
Tremblant?
kind of card that I want to put Emerald Coin on.
Yeah, yeah.
The
Do
throne
we
will
jet? We
I'm
jet
playing
him,
the
right?
fuck out of
Oh
this
no,
guy.
we play him, yeah.
I want him as quick as possible. At this point, though, I do save this to turn
Yes,
into
absolutely,
a
yes,
thing, because...
So you grab a fire sigil with her?
Yep.
A few more.
That's scary. I love Tinker's Apprentice.
is terrifying. Yeah.
I love Tinker Apprentice.
Oh, it really doesn't matter. We're flooding. Alright.
Well, let's pull even more stuff out of our deck. Don't worry, I'll top deck Tamaris.
Yeah, it's fine.
That would be disgusting.
That would be great. Let's do it. Eclipse Dragon, come back and save us.
I know, we win 100% of the games that we draw Eclipse Dragon in our starting hand. That's just statistics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fuck me up. You know, that's close to what I want. It's a shame this thing's gonna die right before this turns into a Shugo standard.
Yeah.
But you know, it is the way of things. Never mind! Alright, we're gonna win this game now. That or they're gonna double block this. Oh man, you came literally one turn too late.
Yeah. Yeah.
You jackass.
Yep.
I'm actually okay with the Fursona double blocking here.
Right?
Like, clear their entire board.
Yeah.
Boy, the fact that they are playing this glacially slowly is like the one thing that we have going to save us from all of this.
Yeah.
The Shugo standard also helps, because turning part of this flood into one of the best combat tricks, possibly the best combat trick in the format, let me say, is actually pretty good. The real question here is how much value can they get off this vault, because they did play it early.
Yeah. So what's it do?
When you play your second unit in a turn, draw a card.
Ah. Oh, bugger.
That's worrisome, but they are about
We
to
do
lose
have
it.
the Shugo standard, yeah.
I can attack in with the other one,
It would trade.
but it would be, yeah, A, it would trade,
It would
and
turn it into 6-4.
B, it would make it very obvious.
Yeah.
Whereas this is forced, so why would I, you know, like, I have to make a move like this. Why would you suspect anything? Anyway, the big problem they have here is that it's very tough to get the draw engine started here, particularly if you don't have things that work into it.
Tamaris!
There she is.
We're just gonna play her straight out, right?
Yes, we are, because we don't really, the 1 damage isn't exactly doing much for us.
Yeah, and we have enough power. And use one of our many sigils.
They're really thinking about this.
They're really thinking about it.
I'm pretty sure we won this.
So no jinxing.
I know, the harsh rule's coming off the top
The
here.
harsh rules for sure. Challenge by law, it's happening.
The earth shakes before me.
'Cause yeah, the one damage we missed, so
Yep.
he's now. Oh boy!
That's fun.
Alright.
Yeah, what even got there? Ah, they've been holding on to that for 3 years
Okay,
now.
we got Tantrum.
Ah, it is a shame.
And I take it you can't ping their face with it.
And kill this off, and then...
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
with the
and then
Yeti
and then just
here.
wail in, yeah?
Take a moment.
Tremble.
Tremble!
That's very scary.
Mm-hmm. They did like whatever was on top of their deck. Fascinating. So they're gonna use the Vorlunk to kill off Tamaris, I feel. That's like the only reason to save it.
Right?
And not kill the Ruins Guide.
That probably only works in attacking, doesn't it?
Yes.
Fortunate.
Isn't it? But they did at least do that. I was probably gonna play that regardless. Actually kinda like that.
Yeah, yeah.
My bet right now is that they are not capable of getting this draw engine going. I'm still reasonably certain that they're going to find a way to buff up, like high alert this dude so that he trades with Tamaris. But hey, could be wrong.
Proud to serve.
We do manage to draw another card.
Draw a card.
Tremble.
Tremble. If they do this,
That's
I am
it.
absolutely plan tacticking. Because I have pissed in their Cheerios.
They had something. What did they have? Ah.
Makes sense. I will say they are getting some good value out of their scouts and stuff.
They are, yeah. Hoping we draw some unit power.
Hoping we draw some Norse power. Oh, you gonna rope us?
Come on, dude.
That's adorable.
We know you have a monk in your hand.
Tremble.
Alright. What is... You have, at the top end, 2 draws to make it... to find something. And if you want to get the second draw, you have to pay quite a bit of power for it. That's kind of what I was expecting.
Well, there we go. 3 wins in this
This
deck.
deck is officially no worse than 50-50. I mean, the thing about it is that Tamaris and Eclipse Dragon are both
They're good.
ridiculous
They're really
cards.
Good. They're really good.
And, like, it's not awful. It is the kind of deck that, like, a bad hand will just kill it outright.
Yeah.
But it's got an Eclipse Dragon. This deck absolutely could have gone 0-3, and it absolutely can go, like, a decent number of wins here.
7.
Yeah, we could have the mighty 0-2 to 7-2.
7.
We could go 2-7 straight wins in a night.
Do it.
It's not likely, but it is still within the realm of possibility at this moment. I'm glad we got a 7-0 though, because this means that the stream isn't going to go 3 hours.
Yeah, oh god, yeah. Yeah.
Like, even if we play this to the absolute max, it still won't be the, probably won't be as long as last stream.
It will if we never match with people.
True, if we take 5 minutes to find every match, that will make it quite a bit longer.
I'm almost finished for Dragon Quest. I think. I'm pretty sure I'm on the last island.
Oh no.
I'm pretty sure I'm gearing up for the final boss fight.
Now what are you gonna do with your life?
I don't know. Play FF5?
I suppose. You do still have 3 runs of that to beat.
I do.
2.75 runs to beat.
2.9. I'm not even got my water job yet.
Mm-hmm.
No, I do. I just beat Garula.
There you go, yeah.
I do have my... I am going to get my Samurai. So I've just beaten Garula. I've got my Samurai.
Samurai.
So basically every random encounter is pissed now. So... Stomp through the
Kelly
gate.
Laird, again.
Yeah, we are just up against the same people.
I can keep
But
this.
yeah, that's perfectly fine. Good turn 1. Some Yetis to throw down.
Power, play Tamaris and
Let's
stuff.
patch you up.
All that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Let's go!
It's fine. Bro, let's go.
Reporting in.
Pretty good.
Enemy sighted.
Anime sighted. I'll likely block with
He
it.
stops that 3-2, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Performs the same job as the Pyre Adept. Alright, what's your onslaught?
Choose your side.
Choose, comma, your side.
3-3 bar and the 3-1.
Sort of like they kind of perform the same here.
Ignite.
If they have a backpacker's machete, this goes downhill very quickly.
Yeah.
They don't
They
though.
have an onslaught though. Oh,
Nope.
they have that boy.
They just have a large and scary boy.
We screwed.
It was an option to just blow up that 1-1 there, but that wouldn't have like denied them onslaughts or anything.
Yeah. We can get our 5-7 down. That would be good.
Would be nice, yes. So that's definitely occurring in this circumstance. Outside of that, I'm okay to trade the 1-1 here, yeah. Just big boys slapping up against each other.
Yeah.
The 6/6 may just kill me before I can do.
They do have a better deck.
Yes.
And Oozes and Blurry Chaser and Tremor Shocker and her are we? Yeah. Ooh, we do have a standard.
We live in a society. We have standard. I'm gonna kill that off before they pull their Horn of Plenty.
Yep.
And then I'll use this to kill off whatever they decide to block with. And now this gets interesting.
Now this gets pretty bad.
I mean, with the 5/7, we're not dead. Yeah, and they actually hold back for the sake of...
Yeah, they want to kill our 3-4 off.
Yep. Could get 1 damage here. I think every point's gonna count.
Yeah.
They kind of don't have a choice but to kill that guy, because taking 3 damage is a lot. Like, with a reckless unit, an option you always have is to just hit the non-reckless unit when they do something like that, because the reckless unit is gonna have to attack in next.
Oh, Eclipse Dragon, you are such a bomb. You are such a bomb, Eclipse Dragon!
What a dumb card.
Here, our boy has saved us so many times!
Who printed that?
How is this deck go 4 wins?
Hey, I just want you to know. Sorry about that.
No, that's my
That attack with the Scaly Gruin did just lower the clock by 1 turn.
It did. It was correct. Yes, I agree. Yes.
1 damage mattered there. Cause honestly, if they had 2 turns, they might have been able to pull that back.
What a fucking night.
What a dumb deck.
What
I don't even care what happens at this. I didn't care what happened when I was at 0 wins.
Right?
And somehow we're here. What a good night.
Oh, Jesus.
What a smart night. What a clever night.
We're at 11.
11 and 2 right now.
2. my stream markers now available on our
Neat.
mobile dashboard.
Wow. Huge if true. Shackled King. Shackleding. This does have a char. It really, really needs its third power, but it does have stuff to do.
Yeah.
So I think I am gonna keep this. She's also not a great target for a machete, but you know, depending on what the board looks like in several turns. Pretty strong start by them though.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh,
You use that?
I think so. If they play something, like if they play a bomb with 2 health, then I'm a bit sad, but outside of that, it's unlikely that I char this turn.
Yeah.
Play an expedition leader. Just fuck me
Focus
up.
your mind.
Hello.
Might just torrential downpour that.
Does it?
Yes. It does not aim.
Yeah, before you play out your Pyre Adept?
Yeah, that would really be the thought. And I think that just making absolutely certain I kill that, like a 1-for-1 trade this for this is actually
that's
fine.
fair, yeah.
And the scout is nice too. He slows us down on Clippy, but we do have 3.
But we do need units. Yeah.
And we do need units, yes.
And we do need good units.
Good units are good too, yeah. Like him with a backpacker's machete is actually pretty nice.
They'll never see it coming.
Oh.
Okay, they're stuck on 2.
Well, there's a char target.
A target, as you will.
You do that and then the Pyre Adept?
That is the question. I think that's probably what happens here.
See?
Basically.
I will stand watch.
Sure. Feel free to stand watch.
Yep.
So now it's sort of like... If they want to trade that, that's probably fine. And then I
mean,
just
it's
play
perfect.
him out as a 3-drop. If they don't want to trade it, I can Streets the Flame. I probably do that, because I kind of want to dig for power here. That's... I mean, that does dig for power.
I do.
Forgot that was in the deck.
Damage.
That-
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, fuck me up, Shackle King. What do you have now that you've actually hit 3 power? Nothing, I see. Alrighty. God, there's just so much to do and so little time. You have a thing. Interesting.
Let's go!
Probably just play him because I have the machete to back him up. Not totally sure what their spell is. Certainly at least mildly work.
Hey.
Yeah, that's awesome. Congrats on the
Congrats.
job.
You're gonna throw a machete on him?
Yeah.
Nice. Yes, yes, 'cause that's enough power. With the granite coin, we can play our boy.
What are you gonna do? High alert me?
Ah,
That's the thing they had the stuff for.
fair enough.
You know, I'm not sure I would have done what they did there, but hey, just am I. Like, I probably would have just taken this trade here. I'm not exactly winning the damage race. Unless they have a good onslaught here,
Yeah, yeah.
which they do not. I'm sorry I keep playing the Guile theme, but... Da-da-da-da-da. The nice thing is I can trade away that Belligerent Yeti. God, it's like... Hey, do I care, but... They haven't exactly shown themselves to have much in the way of threats. That is 3 damage to their face.
Aww.
My boy!
Our boy!
That would be sometimes.
just Twister, or are we playing like a Gruin to like ruin their day?
Probably play a Gruin here to play some defense. Clippy, no!
When
I get Tamaris, you're a dead motherfucker.
Retribution is
Wisdom.
definitely a fucking card.
Yep. Thank you for twisting him. Now I actually probably want to play Belligerent Yeti, don't I?
Oh, you can play him A1 to kill him,
Yeah.
and then kill the 2/2 with Tantrum. Or you can draw some cards. Whatever floats your
That's
fancy.
sort of what I'm debating between. Her drawing does make my clock faster, which is kind of an important consideration as well.
Yeah.
Killing that 2/2 basically lets my Gruin attack in.
Well, I guess so. Although your Gruin's like really good for blocking those wisps. So
Yeah,
I don't know if you care all that
exactly.
much about.
It's all a land of contrasts.
Cards might be useful.
I think I want a card at this point. And the clock. The Persona's probably the worst of the two of those. I'll take the clock here. Ruin's probably also the worst of the two of those. God, Loot's such a good ability.
Yeah.
Got anything else in the air? Another reason to save Tantrum.
Ooh.
Ah, pretty good.
Yeah.
Is to an enemy at least. Does definitely make things a little bit awkward. To the point where I might actually like just let them kill my Pyre at it, because that's 2 damage to their face.
Yeah, she's not really able to.
She can't attack. Like those wisps are actually kind of a hard counter to her. Alright, now I need Tamaris specifically, and I need to shift her. Does work.
Both are.
That's sort of the debate that I'm having with myself here. They're at such low health. I could get used to this. Alright, if I get a shift, they're dead, huh?
Yeah. I mean, they can get
Ah,
more
yes. Test
shield.
Pilot can give them 2 more shield to get away from
Thing
it.
is, if he twists it once, you can kill it.
Yep.
How much?
I know, we are so fucking close right now.
Yeah, I'm wondering what you want to do. If you want to like kill it, or
Probably not. Like, this is a way out. And I mean, they can get themselves up to 5 health here, but going down to 1 on your flyer is a bit dangerous. And also, they're probably not playing around Tantrum.
I will stand watch. For the Oreen!
The past and present as one.
they do have a nasty clock with that.
Yep.
We might end up having.
Oh
to-
yeah, when I'm forced to, I'll be forced to. But
Is it
until
slow
then,
spell?
yes.
Get used to this!
Fuck.
Nah. I still have pretty good blocks overall.
Oh, that kills him without using Tantrum. Because it does 1 damage to the enemy.
Yeah, the question is mostly whomst. Probably the Gruon.
When Gruon, it makes sense. Ooh, what,
When they high alert this, it's going to be the saddest thing in the actual world.
Ah.
Alright. That's probably the game. What a way to go. We were so close.
So close.
Tammy would be pretty fucking good. Unfortunately, I don't think it's happening.
No, we do have to tantrum it. Oh, yeah.
Nope. It wasn't gonna win us the game anymore anyway.
No.
Well, there are still cards in our deck.
When do we go?
22.
And they have something. Might do
If
it
it's the
again.
second high alert, then that's just the game, and I never really had a chance. I'm willing to go down to 3 here.
I will stand watch. For the Oreen!
That's the one.
Oh boy. Alright. Yep, there we go. Alright. That's a shame.
This deck was living on borrowed time. There was always going to be an enemy who could hold it off.
Yep.
Come on, just press A. Just press A.
Oh my god, just fucking go for it already. Oh, so close.
Indeed.
Our Eclipse Dragon getting Retributed.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Oh, Retribution is a card.
Well, hey, we managed to turn that into a 4-3.
Somehow.
Eclipse Dragon, how?
Nice.
Ah!
Oh, Jesus!
And apparently the game thinks we deserved a 6-3.
I guess so. Hello. But you tried, so you got from a 0 to a 4. It was like, you deserve it.
I'll allow this. Overall, pretty good. I have wanted these things for so long, so it's nice to get one for free finally.
That's nice.
Praxis Arcanum. It's where you go if you want to play Accelerate, because Accelerate's terrible.
Factory cult,
Everybody's favorite. It's
Yeah, it's a
Factory
shame
Quota.
it's the worst time, which is why you don't want to make it. You want to get them for free.
Basically. It's true, Egan's Forge exists.
Old Scrounger.
Yep, he's a chompy Coley boy. Ah, Darkclaw Ravager.
I love Darkclaw Ravager. Even with the new Onis, it's
Not even, like, it's now a 2-card combo that you need to even make one of the cards, like, playable.
yeah.
We bought,
The community store 30 packs for 50,000 community. Because we weren't using it. We had like 90,000. We still have 40,000.
Yeah, we have a bunch of that
You
stuff.
can buy emotes, don't really care. So we bought 30 packs because dust, really.
I should really buy those emotes at some point, though.
Oh,
Hey,
Jack!
another Jack.
I love Jack.
Love that Jacky boy.
One of my favorite cards. I love that card.
I think that'll also be dust for us. So that's
Do you already
nice.
have 4?
I think I have 4 Jacks. I could be wrong, though. I'm not sure anyone has ever played 4 Jacks. In anything. Malediction Reader. Figure we'll just get this out of the way, because having a billion
Oh, yeah.
unopened packs is just scratches in the back of my brain.
Also gets us.
Hammer! Hammer!
Hammer. Also gets us lots of dust if we ever decide we want to build anything.
Yep.
Really, you built a few things and then didn't have dust.
Yep. That's what it always happens when you get a new, like, full-size set.
Yeah.
You sort of just have to play down some stuff. Now we get Omens of the Past, which is probably the weakest set in
Mask
total.
of Torment.
That is one of the most played cards from set 2, though.
The Tormented Mask. Ooh,
A
amazing
good
doll.
friend in harsh times. Sleepless Night. Ubrak.
Obrak, the Feaster.
A card with revenge. Remember that mechanic?
Nope, absolutely not.
And Becky.
And dust for us.
And dirt.
Now no one open packs.
Oh no!
You didn't have 4
did
jacks.
not in fact have 4
there
jacks.
you go. Have another jack now.
What's more than 3 jacks? 4 jacks.
We love 4 jacks.
Anyway.
Sleepless night.
Yes, sleepless night. Good old blow up the rest
Well,
of your
I
hand.
think we basically kept all our gold from tonight.
Yeah, I mean a 7-0 or a 7-win draft will get you back your money.
And a little bit more.
And change basically, like 1,000 extra on top of that. And we
then-
got 2 diamond chests and a gold in that other one, which is 4,000 gold, and then regular gold chests like are 500-ish, 400-ish.
And so yeah, the extra from the 7 win sort of covered our pseudo 6-3 win.
Basically, yeah.
So yeah,
Our
we
pseudo
probably
60.
came up with slightly more gold.
Very
than we
slightly
went in.
ahead. Wonderful. All right, well, that was today.
That was that was fun.
That was exciting and ridiculous.
That was one of the most fun drafts we've had in a bit.
I mean, we had a decent week either last week or the week before that, or whenever we came back.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was by far one of the most powerful that we've had.
Yep.
But we will see you all for more Batten Side Quest on Sunday.
We actually think we don't have that many Bat and Kaito streams left. I'm a little
Yeah?
bit shocked because the time to beat is like 55 to 65 hours.
And we're at like 4 to 39
We're not
right
even
now.
at 40 hours. We haven't turned the Warriors mementos into memories yet.
Yep.
We haven't hit the 40-hour mark, and we're 3, maybe 4 streams away from the end.
Basically, yeah, like 4 at the absolute most at this point.
I think so. So yeah, we will continue with that on Sunday.
Bye, everybody.
Hope you guys enjoyed today, Chords and my Void Run.
Indeed. If you haven't seen the VOD for that,
Do watch.
flying
It's-
through the FF5 Void with a Cannoneer fully kitted out is kind of amazing.
I do some really dumb shit. It's a good video.
Yep. So we will see you on
See
Sunday.
you on Sunday.